Did you know God will take your talent away if you're not using it? No, let me get in the camera. God will take your talent away if you are not putting it to use. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ilana. If you're a returning supporter and part of the inner circle, I love you dearly. Thank you for continuing to support me.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you are.
Typically, this is not my content, but we're going to get into church today because I was in church. Well, I was virtual, but I was still in church earlier. And my pastor spoke on this little series or this story about the parable of talents. So I'm going to share it with you. And I hope that you apply it and take heed. And make sure you share the story too, because a lot of people need to hear this. So this story is, and I'll put the scriptures in here. It is from Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 19. And like I said, I'm not a preacher. I'm just telling this story so you can apply it. And I want to share something that I learned today, but I will go ahead and insert it in the video. Alrighty. So this master had 3 servants. The master provided, before he went on a trip or went away to conduct some business, he sat down with 3 of his servants and gave the servant, we'll call the servant, let's go by Ashley. We'll do A, B, and C. So he gave the servant Ashley 5 talents and said, I want you while I'm gone to figure out what you want to do and, flourish. Servant B, we'll call this person Brittany. Brittany was provided with 2 talents. And for servant C, we'll call her Charlene. Charlene was only gifted 1 talent. So while the master was gone, it didn't say in the story how long the master was gone, but we'll just say for 6 months. So immediately after Ashley got her 5 talents, Ashley started putting them to work. Ashley was trying to brainstorm and figure out what she wanted to do, and she doubled that the 5 talents that the master provided her with. Ashley was able to flip that and double it to 10 talents. Servant B, Brittany. Brittany had the 2 talents and put her talents to work and doubled it and made it 4. Now Charlene, who was only gifted 1, hoarded the idea, sat on and operated in fear. Scared to go out there and fail, just scared to just try it. So when the servant came back, he sat down with all 3 of the servants, Ashley, Brittany, and Charlene. Ashley said, I'm excited. This is what I did. I doubled my talent. I have 10 talents. I put it to use. This is all the things that I've done. This is my business plan. Brittany doubled her talents as well. Showed, hey, I made my 2 into 4. I flipped it, essentially. This is all the stuff I've been working on while you were gone. Thank you so much. And because you invested in me, essentially, they were showing that they appreciated the investment and did something with it, right? Well, Charlene was hoarding it. Scared. All that self-negative talk. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be successful. Did nothing with it. Literally held on to the talents. So the master ended up giving Ashley 5 more talents, flipped 10 to 15. And then Brittany was also gifted 2 additional talents as well. So now Charlene went from 4 to 6. Well, Charlene, because Charlene didn't do anything with it, Charlene was scared, the master took her talent away. Charlene had nothing. So this is an actual story that I hope that you take heed and learn from. Get out there and do it. Whether it's content, whether it's another source of income, whether it's a business. In my case, whether it's going back to school, well, I'm in school now, but whether it's going to law school, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to operate in fear. Don't be afraid to try it. Because it's nothing worse than trying and failing than being resentful for never trying. So I want you guys to just sit on that. And I would love to hear in the comments something that you did that you took a leap of faith on. It doesn't even have to be you just walking out your job. We understand in today's economy, you cannot just quit your job. You got to have income to pay your bills. But what have you done on the side to generate another source of income that can be your main source of income later instead of operating in fear? Don't let people talk fear into you, because they will. If you have to keep your ideas to yourself If you have to keep your plans to yourself, that is absolutely fine. If you're not strong enough to block out that negative self-talk and block out that negative energy that people give to you, just keep it close to the vest. I keep a lot of things close to the vest. No one knows everything that I have. Now, my best friend, who was on my live yesterday, of 23 years, she knows a lot, but she also understands that some things I keep close to me and quiet until I really feel like I can execute it, because I'm going to do my research. Anywho, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I hope this story was a blessing for you today. And like I said, I want to hear in the comments, what are you taking a leap on this season or in 2025? Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.